What is up, boys? It's your guy, Dubomsky, back with another Roblox Lost video, and boy, do I have a special one for you guys today. As you can see here, I have all the guns here and a tier list. I'm going to be ranking all these guns in one of these 6 tiers, based on how good the gun is. I'm not really going to take into consideration how easy to get the gun is. It's mostly just how good the gun is. So yeah, also if you guys want to make your own little tier list, I'm going to put the link to this tier list in the description. I made it. Also, don't pay attention to the AS Val and the M4, the ammo count. Just pretend it looks like the other ones. I messed up a little bit. Please don't make fun of me. Also, although my opinion is much greater than any of yours, you guys can comment what you think I should change in the description. Any disagreements you have, just yell at me. That's fine. I don't really care. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. First, I'm gonna explain the tiers. So F means I'd almost rather use a rock. F is like butt. It's like I hate this gun. I never want to use it. I just drop it whenever I see it most of the time, unless it's the only gun. D, it's a little bit better. I mean, I'll use it, but it's like I wouldn't depend on it to kill people. C is pretty good, not bad. I mean, you can kill people with these. I depend on them. B is like all reliable. These are guns that like you can always depend on. They're just like good solid guns. A is something that like I would always want to carry around with me, unless I have something from S that's better. And S, of course, is the guns that you always want to be carrying with you if you have them. Like these are the things that they just you know what I'm saying, they just save you. So without further ado, let's start with our first gun, the water pipe or the handmade shotgun. All right, this one. It's kind of a throw up. I put it at C. The reason I put it at C, it could even almost put into B, is because it's a shotgun. Shotguns in this game, they're very good. If you can just sneak up on someone, it doesn't matter what armor they have. If you get a good shot on them, they will die. So for that reason, it's kind of there. The only reason it's not higher is because shells are kind of hard to make or find. So there you go. Also, it's only got one shot in the clip. So yeah, not bad. Crossbow. Crossbow seems like something that would just be completely buns, just butt tier. But honestly, I'd put it at a C. This one might come as a surprise to most of you, but honestly, the crossbow is very reliable. The ammo is extremely cheap to get, so ammo is not a concern for this thing. It actually shoots the arrow velocity is actually pretty fast, and it does quite a bit of damage. The only thing is the rate of fire, but if you can get over that, it's a very, very good gun. Not gonna lie. Now, Mazin Nagant, the nice little sniper. I'm gonna put this at an A. This thing does a lot of damage. Like, if you're at a mid to far range fight, this thing will spank kids. It's the entry level sniper. It's the thing if you find. It's very ammo conservative, so it doesn't use a lot of ammo. Yeah, I mean, if you land a headshot on someone with no helmet, they're just dead. So if you can just get one headshot, the fight's over. And that's why it's a fat A tier. I'd probably put it at the front of A tier. Next is the Usps, alright. So the thing with pistols in this game, they're a little bit weird. The bullet velocity is just dreadful. They're just garbage. The bullets travel so slow for pistol weapons. And that's kind of what brings pistols back. The ammo is easier to find, but the bullets go so slow. The USPS makes up for it really well, and that's why I'm going to put it in A tier, because if it's super fast rate of fire and it has no recoil and it does a lot of damage. But, of course, the slow bullet velocity, like I said, from the pistol weapons, as well as the low ammo capacity at 12, but the reload time's not that bad, so there you go. Next is the AK. Now, the AK is like the gold standard for rifles. It's kind of like the rifle that everyone talks about, but honestly, I don't like it. It's just... I don't know. It's not a very good gun. The recoil is just abysmal. That's the problem with it. The only time you can spray with the AK is from very close range. If they're like more than 20 feet away, you're not going to hit them if you spray, because the spray is terrible. It just jumps up, shoots everywhere. It's hard to hit. You have to be close for this thing to actually spray people. But if it's close range, it's pretty good. It's also pretty good at shooting at range. It does some good damage. But yeah, I'm going to put it at B tier. Next is the Sterling. Now, this thing, of course, suffers from the pistol bullet dilemma that I told you about, where the bullets travel super slow, but honestly, it's not that bad. It shoots pretty fast, it kills people, but I'm not a big fan of it. It doesn't do a lot of damage, it misses a lot. You have to be pretty close for this thing to be effective. Anything farther than where you can throw a grenade, it's pretty trash. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really like the Sterling. Up next, the M92. I do like this gun. I will not lie. I'd probably put it in front of the. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in front of the AK. Just at the top of B tier here. I think it's very good. I think it has all the benefits the USPS has, but it's just slightly worse because it just does less damage. It shoots very fast, very low recoil, a little more recoil I'd say than the USP. But you know what? It does its job. It shoots fast, low recoil, pistol bullet of course, so it travels slow. But you know what? It kind of makes up for it. I do like this thing. It's very nice, very good gun. All right, next is the AS Val. This gun's very new. I've only used this once or twice, but from what I've used, I'd honestly put it right here, up in A tier. It's got a very good sight. The red dot sight it has is very nice. It shoots very fast and has very low recoil, and it uses rifle bullets. So it's just a good gun. Like it just slaps people, you know? If they're from mid to close range and you can control the spray, which is pretty easy to control, you wreck idiots. The only problem is it shoots green bullets, and I hate that so much. If it didn't shoot green bullets, it might be even further up, maybe even S tier. But I hate the green bullets. They're so stupid. I hate that. All right, next is the SAR, or the handmade rifle. Now this gun, it's not really. I don't really use it a lot because it's just kind of whatever. But it's a very reliable gun. I will not lie. It's a little bit worse than the AK because the AK holds way more shots and it can spray. But it's not very far behind it. It's a very good rifle. I mean, if you can control the little click and click fast, it just spanks, dude. Like from far range, high bullet velocity, you can snipe kids. You can hit them a lot. It's very good. Use this thing and you won't be disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty good. All right, next is the SVD. Now, the SVD, it's kind of a gun where at first I was using it, I was like, I don't really like it. It's kind of like the Mosin, but it just does less damage. I was whatever. But then I started using it all the time, and I realized this game is very sniper oriented. Snipers in this game have the highest bullet velocity, which is really important, so it's easier to hit people. And a lot of engagements don't happen really close, so the sniper, it goes in the S tier. I mean, 10 bullets and it reloads very fast. You can pretty much always put shots down range. You know, you just get 10 chances to snipe somebody. It's pretty good. I do like it. It does have a couple problems though. For one, the durability runs out very fast, and that's kind of a thing. But other than that, it's not that bad. I mean, as you can see, S here stands for SVD quite clearly. I'm just kidding. No, it doesn't. But yeah, I would say this is one of the best guns in the game. Next is the RPK. Now, when I first used the RPK, got it from the Slava, I hated it. The recoil's pretty bad, but honestly, that's kind of like the only problem with it. And the recoil's not even that bad. I'm gonna put it in A tier back here. It's got a lot of pros on it. It's got a really good sight. It holds 75 bullets. It shoots pretty fast. It's just a good gun. From close range, it's super good. From far range, it kind of suffers because you can't really spray it, so you have to tap, fire. But honestly, it's not bad. The only problem is the recoil. I kind of don't like it. But other than that, it's a very good gun. 75 bullets in the clip. Oof, it's kind of juicy. You just keep spraying it. Not that you want to spray 75 bullets because that's a little too much. But you know what? There you go. There's the RPK. Now I'm going to do the bow next because I see the bow down here, and I hate the bow. The bow has to be the biggest piece of trash in all of history. Every time I use this thing, which I never do, but when I do, because sometimes I don't have a gun or whatever, you can't hit anything. The arrow travel is abysmal. And the hit registration in this game makes it so you cannot hit arrows from the bow. You shoot it at people. If you have a bow fight, it's like just, I don't know, it's like trying to punch a wall. You just miss over and over again. It's terrible. Even if it looks like it hits, it misses. And even if it hits, it doesn't do that much damage. I hate the bow. I'd almost rather rush them with a rock or a spear. And honestly, that probably works better because if they try to dodge the bow, you won't hit them. It's terrible. I hate the bow. The bow's stupid. The bow can go die in a hole. You stupid bow. Idiot, get out of here. Next, the shotgun, the pump shotty. Now, the pump shotty is pretty easy to find, especially in the new update that just came out. It's not that hard to find. And it spanks, dude. This thing goes in S tier. The thing with the shotgun is like I said before, if you hit if you get one good shot on someone, no matter what the armor is, they will die. If you're in close proximity to someone, Like, not, it doesn't even have to be that close, but like if you're pretty close to someone, you can kill them in one shot. And this thing has 6, and it shoots pretty fast. It shoots pretty fast. It doesn't shoot like pump shotgun kind of slow. It's almost like a semi-automatic shotgun. This thing shoots fast and it spanks. I would almost always want to keep this in my inventory. If I ever have a pump shotgun, I will try to use it, because if someone gets close, you will slap them. So yeah, this shotgun, S tier, one of the best in the game. Some of you guys might not agree with that, but I don't care really. You guys are idiots. All right, next, the Mp5 Sd. Now, this used to be my favorite gun in the game. I love this gun. I'm going to put it right behind the Mazda, but in A tier. This is an A tier weapon all the way through, you know? It's like, it has no recoil. That's what I kind of noticed with it. If you shoot and you drag down a little bit and like you get like those first couple of shots out of the way, this thing just lasers. It just shoots in a straight line. Like anybody who's just like straight ahead of you, they just die. I mean, sure, it shoots pistol bullets, and those kind of travel slow, like I said. But if you can lead it right, and they're from mid to close range, this is one of the best SMGs in the game, or the best SMG in the game, obviously, but like one of the best rifles, like automatic. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. All right, next gun, the Handmade Pistol. This thing's kind of a garbage can. I'm not gonna lie. It's just bad, dude. It does very little damage. The bullets travel super slow, and I don't know. It just sucks, dude. Like, it's hard to kill people with this thing. You have to be very close, and you have to hit a lot of shots, and they'll probably kill you before you kill them, unless they suck at the game. The Handmade Pistol, it just doesn't kill quick enough. It's just slow. It just sucks. It's like throwing peas at them. I mean, obviously it's pretty good. It's a gun, but I wouldn't want to use this thing most of the time. I hate you. You're stupid idiot. All right, next, I'm gonna do the Eoka. Now, this is a gun I've only used once. And from when I used it, it's not bad. It's not like good either. If you sneak up behind someone, which is really hard to do in this game because your footsteps are super loud and you move super slow and you're super visible. If you can sneak up behind someone though and able like to hit them with this, it doesn't matter what armor they have, you can kill them in one shot, but it's super duper hard to do. And the thing is, if you have this thing, you probably don't have extra shells, so you only have one shot. And also, it doesn't always hit on the first shot. You have to click the rock, and sometimes it goes off and sometimes it doesn't. I don't know, it's just not a very good weapon. So yeah, the final weapon, the M4. Now, the M4 is such a good gun. This thing goes right behind the SVD, I think. The only reason it doesn't edge out the SVD is because the SVD is more ammo efficient, and it's just more reliable at any range. But the M4, ooh, this thing shoots so fast. It has no recoil, and it does so much damage. This thing, close range fight, if someone has this M4, they will most likely beat you. It's very hard to beat someone with this because of the no recoil, fast firing, high damage. It's got 30 bullets in the clip. It's just a super good gun. This thing I've killed whole squads with multiple times. You can kill people from far away if you can control the recoil. Get a couple of headshots and they're dead instantly. I mean, it's just such a good gun. So yeah, that's my final tier list. Tell me what you boys think about. Obviously, I'm right. You guys are probably wrong if you argue with me. But you know what? I'll leave the link to this in the description. Also, if you guys want to join my Discord channel, the link will be in the description. Come say hi to me. Come see what's up. So yeah, thank you for watching, boys. Goodbye.
He's the best at Roblox, so subscribe or I'll eat your socks. Oh, da-boom, he's the best at Roblox, so you bet.